May the 2nd, 2025, Nova Scotia, USA. Lilly and Jack Sutherland. Lilly is age 6, Jack is age 4, and they just vanish. It seems into thin air. They were said to go missing between the times of 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. So, Tuesday, the day before the Wednesday, the bus driver dropped them off from school, and there was no school on the Wednesday. It's a remote place. It's a remote countryside, sort of very large. It looks like a very large caravan. The two kids, Lilly and Jack, that went missing, they lived with their mother and their stepfather. Now, he was interviewed, so he was said to be a suspect. Now, I'm not pointing any fingers or anything else. What happened to them two children? Were they abducted? Or were they murdered? If you want to discuss this one a bit more, then grab a drink and settle down. And welcome to Out Arms Reviews and True Crime. Now, the police, they've been doing their best. Now, first of all, you're going to look at all angles. You're going to look at abduction. You're going to look at foul play from perhaps the parents, the last people to see their children. So, has the phone data been looked into? I gather the stepfather has offered his phone straight away. He's also offered to take a lie detector, polygraph test.
When we noticed that the children were gone, immediately jumped in the vehicle, surveyed all the areas, many dirt roads, many culverts as I could, and waited for the police to get there.
Nova Scotia RCMP said they believed the children wandered away from their home and there was no evidence of abduction. That morning, a vulnerable missing person advisory was issued in Pictou County, and the organized search for the kids began in the heavily wooded area surrounding the family home.
Police are pursuing all investigative avenues, and there's a variety of teams involved who are applying the tools and the skills and the expertise needed to locate and bring Lilly and Jack home.
McCann wouldn't say if there had been any sign of the children. The children's stepfather told CBC that after the disappearance, the children's mother left the area to be with her family in another part of the province and blocked him on social media.
My mother had to kick some people off the property because they were saying that I did it. I had something to do with it. And I'm the only one here fighting for them, which is sad.
The children's maternal grandmother told the Canadian press the family was hoping and praying for the children to come home. On Wednesday, May 7th, Nova Scotia RCMP announced it would scale back the search for the missing kids.
We're not packing up, and we're not giving up. Our investigation is broad, and it won't end until we know where Lilly and Jack are and can bring them home.
McKinnon said there hadn't been any confirmed sightings of the children, and survivability was unlikely.
If we thought they were alive right now, we'd still be out there.
He said the searchers covered a 5.5 square kilometer area, roughly the size of Halifax's downtown, that was heavily wooded.
I'm absolutely exhausted at this point after going through 6 days of virtual hell. absolutely crazy.
On Thursday, May 8th, the RCMP packed up its command center in Lansdowne Station and searchers left the area. Martel told CBC he spoke with investigators from the Major Crime Unit in Stellarton earlier in the week. He said he willingly handed over his phone to police and investigators searched the home. Martel said he also asked for a polygraph test.
I just want to clear it up for everyone. Clear it up for everyone, not just the people online making crazy accusations and everything else.
RCMP declined to say whether a polygraph would be administered. Meanwhile, a makeshift memorial was set up at the nearby Stellarton RCMP detachment. In a news release on Tuesday, May 13th, Nova Scotia RCMP said they were continuing to investigate. Police said they were following up on more than 180 tips from the public and had identified 35 people to interview, including community members and those closest to the children. Police also confirmed that an underwater team searched lakes in the area but didn't find anything. On Thursday, May 15th, RCMP confirmed again that there's been no evidence to suggest the children were abducted.
Now, all fair play to him really, but yeah, there are going to be suspicions straight away, aren't there? They've gone missing. So the latest we hear, it's May the 19th. They did call off the search in around about May the 8th or the 9th. I believe they've picked up the search again, but they hold out at very little hope of them two children. They're 2 and 4 of being alive, and I don't blame them really. We need to know what happened really, and it's just a baffling one, another baffling case of 2 missing kids. I've got an opinion. I'm not sure whether to give it out really, but I will do. I think there is possible foul play. I think somebody knows. I think somebody knows what happened. Do I think they were abducted? I don't, but it could be. They got out. They got out. Were they picked up on the road? It's very remote out there. Would they have heard a car? What were they doing at the time that kids just walked out of that big caravan type home? Where were they? I don't know. Have the forensic teams looked everywhere? Fine tooth combed that home. The surrounds. They've searched a radius so far of about 5k around the property. 2 young kids like that. Terrible. Anyway, thank you for liking and subscribing. Yeah, just take care. That's all I can say.